What in God's name is going on in here?
52.
We doing it, man?
Here we go.
We're doing it, man. 51, man.
51.
51. We're making it. One more, dude. One more.
They
And then after that,
said we would-
It's all. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter now. But after 52,
They can
Yeah.
they can say what they say.
yeah. I'm still trying to figure out who they is.
Yeah,
Could be anyway at this point.
They're
It's
there.
just- it's wide open.
They're
dude.
always watching.
Hey,
They rarely listen.
50. Oh
Damn.
shit, dude. So 51, man.
Yeah.
51.
What you got?
I went typical, went kind of basic bitch, and I went Area 51.
Okay.
Yeah, Nevada, man. Area 51 over there where
It goes
S4.
down. That's where it goes down.
that's where it goes down, man. That's where what's that guy? Bill Pullman. He was the president. He was down there, and he told us, we were going to come together, and this is our Independence Day or whatever. He went on that. That was a nice little speech he gave there.
Hey, that was a great speech.
That was a good speech,
and,
man.
and a few years ago, as a people, we had the internet movement. We were going to storm Area 51. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and there was just that one guy that was
Yeah, it
like
didn't
that.
work out. One guy ran.
He ran
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Dude,
that
I
was
got
it, dude.
a-
Just the one dude.
I got a couple beer cans that have the water that they were giving out for that.
Oh, really?
Oh, no
shit.
doubt.
And they have the
Yeah.
aliens on the cans.
Nice.
Keep those cans.
Oh yeah,
Save 'em,
sure.
Keep those cans.
What'd you have for 51?
Bob Lazar, dude. Bob Lazar worked there, huh?
Ah, dude, he did.
The guy.
Did you ever hear that thing what he did on Rogan? He went
I watched
deep,
it,
dude.
yeah.
It was great,
I
man.
watched it.
I mean,
You know what? I got to you get to the end of it, or whatever, and he's like, I don't know, my migraines, man. And Jeremy, I forget his name, Jeremy, the producer of that
oh
documentary.
yeah.
He was like, yeah, he gets this way, just let him take his time. And Joe Rogan was like, yeah, dude, take all the time you need. I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
this
give a
is
shit.
whatever,
Yeah.
know. And
No.
I was like, I don't know, man.
I like it, dude. I liked. He was a good interview, man. He talked about all kinds of shit, and it makes you believe. It's believable, man. For me, I think it's believable. I
Yeah.
trust him, man.
That was like in a
Yeah.
documentary when he's like, it's all filming and he's like waking up because Lazar was calling him. He's like, he's like looking at his phone and it's Lazar. I'm like, that's funny.
Yeah.
He's just calling you out of the blue.
For
They're
no
after
reason.
me. They're coming to get me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Dude.
hide, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I wish they would have pulled that off, man. The storming of the 51. I wish they pulled that off, man. I wish they would have got some answers, man.
I don't know why people are upset that there's possibly secret stuff there that we don't know about. We shouldn't know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, who are we?
Yeah.
I mean, if we know about it, then
It's like the movie Men in
Everyone
Black
knows
when you
about
go down there.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I like the little cricket gun.
I hope there's secret stuff there that we don't know about. I would be disappointed to find out that no, the coolest thing is the iPhone. You
That's
already
it.
have that.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
That's probably it, man. That's probably what we got.
You know what? That's a good point. I don't know that I've ever thought of it that way.
I want there to be such. I imagine that there's I don't
Stargate.
know. Yeah, crazy stuff. I
Yeah.
hope there is.
Anti-gravity machines.
Oh
and
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
All I want for the future, all I want is that damn, and I think they have it now. I'm sure I think I don't forget what it's called, but where Back to the Future, where he's in there, he puts that little pizza in the oven.
Oh, in the
yeah,
oven.
yeah,
Yeah.
it goes out.
That's all I want, dude. For the future, that's
Yeah.
all I want, man. I don't give a
It-
shit.
We got
back in the storage room.
That's it. Yeah.
It's in the storage room somewhere.
Yeah. You just stick it in, it comes out.
His boss was
Flea.
Flea.
Yeah.
Bass player for
His boss
shit, man.
fired. He got fired. I like how that, and it's true. You get the facts now. The fact he was fired. He got a
It's
phone
so
call.
futuristic,
Oh
though.
yeah, it was believable, man.
That's the best.
I was in.
so futuristic.
too.
I was all in, man. 51. You had some 51s.
Yeah. So courtesy of Juglé, Randy Johnson. Remember the bird pitch?
He was 51.
51.
Yeah.
The
unit.
the fastball
That blew up the bird.
bird, blew up
Yeah.
the bird. Unbelievable. I mean,
That'll
like
that'll never happen again.
no.
Mm.
I mean, you watch it and even he was like, what just happened? Like,
You saw something
Well,
explode.
Yeah.
yeah, it was just like this
Feathers.
white puff or whatever.
I wonder what they clocked it at.
I mean, it was Randy
Hey,
Johnson, so
90
103.
yeah, 90.
You know?
90's fast.
Good shit.
It was super fast. Yeah, Ichiro.
Ichiro? He's still playing. He's still playing. Ain't he?
No,
Oh no.
no.
I thought he's pretty old. Huh?
yeah. Mariners, I think he was at
Oh, that's
career with the Mariners.
Mhm.
But no, watching the bird kill was I mean, we'll put a picture of it. I mean,
yeah.
there's some unbelievable stills of that pitch happening, and it's just like this puff of white feathers.
The unit, man. That's a good.
He
That's
was
a
a unit,
That's
yeah.
a hell of a
Yeah.
nickname,
Yeah,
dude.
the unit.
That's a hell of a nickname.
That's a hell of a mullet.
That too.
Yeah.
That dude. That was Stash. He was
He
just
was
all. he was
tall,
all
too, huh?
Oh yeah, dude. Like 6 what?
6'5", 6'6", something
He's
like
a
that.
big
He was
one.
tall,
No
super
idea.
tall.
He was lanky, man. He was a
He's probably like 5'11".
yeah, probably. He was a lanky guy. 51. What else? What was it? Oh yeah, he was an Astro for a little bit too. Right?
6'10".
There you go.
6'10"?
6'10". Holy cow!
Holy crap!
Yeah, I remember he's an
tall.
Astro, man.
Jesus.
He
a
was
big
an
deal.
Astro with
Yeah.
Biggio and all
Yeah,
that.
with the Killer
Killer
Bees.
Bees.
Bagwell and
I
yeah,
didn't even remember
Killer
that.
Bees.
Yeah.
Yep.
he's
That
part
was,
of,
that was a good
he was
time.
on that squad.
Fat Elvis. What was that? I forgot his name. No, Fat Elvis. That's what his name was. I forgot what his name was. I forget. It's been a long time. But yeah,
That mustache,
team.
man.
it was good, man. It's been a long time since I watched the old, that old lineup of those Astros were great.
You know, it just brings to a point. You know, I never played baseball really as a sport when I was a kid. My school didn't have it. Grew up out in the country. There's nobody to play baseball with. But if I was a pro athlete, I think baseball would be the way to go.
You
They
just
look like
hang
they
out.
have fun.
Just hang out. Yeah, they just hang out. Yeah, just hang
Yeah.
out, man.
You know, they play for a long time, and if you're good, I mean, but age wise, you can play for a
For
while.
a long time, man. Like the Rocket, man. He played to what he was like. I can't even recall. Like in his late, was he 40s?
Nolan Ryan was
Right?
old.
Oh yeah, he was
Right,
old as
he
shit.
was old.
40s. Yeah,
Or did he just look old?
he was just rugged, man.
Yeah,
he
I
was a
think
rugged
he was
guy.
seasoned.
Oh, yeah,
You see that? You see that documentary?
That was great.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
great.
so good.
Great, man.
Now he sells old shan and
And
what else?
Meat, that meat,
The meat
Yeah.
and
steaks, and
call the people at Standard Air. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get it.
It's like his voice is getting more
good.
country.
Yeah. The older he gets, yeah.
He's still living out in Alvin, isn't he? Where's
Yeah,
he
I
living
think
at?
so, yeah.
Yeah, they got a good garage sale. Not a garage, it's a flea market. They got a good flea market out there in Alvin, man.
They got
Yeah.
the freeway named after him out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
They got
Rhine
a primo,
Express.
primo flea market, huh?
Good shit, man. It's right there. I think it's near out there by what's that Barky place out there?
Get some beef jerky and a new ID.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely get an ID, man.
There you need, man. Some beef jerky, that toilet paper holder, and a new ID.
An ID, man. Hell yeah, man. So going into that, talking since we're on the page of sports there, man. Just this thing that I ran across, man. This kid, man. This is unbelievable. 11-year-old kid, man, out of Florida. Rudolph Blaze Ingram, 11-year-old kid, man. He's already got his first offer for college, dude. Florida A&M already offered him a scholarship, and he'll be in the class of 2030. Fastest kid out there right now, man. I think he's a receiver, but he's got hands, and he picked his shirt up. He's got a 6-pack. 11 years
He's
old. man.
11?
11 years old.
Damn.
Man.
They're recruiting in football,
Oh, yeah.
obviously, right?
Yeah. That's it. He's got a scholarship. They told him you got a full ride already, but it's at Florida A&M. I'm sure when he gets older, he's gonna have to pick up the litter of what he wants to do, man. You got to see this kid, man. He's insanely fast.
I think I've seen some of his track stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's he set some records, man. When he was 7, he was setting records.
Okay, so he's still holding his momentum. If he
Oh, yeah.
started at 7,
At 7, he's a phenom already, dude. And now it just continues.
Florida A&M.
Florida A&M. I'm saying Rudolph
so there's no telling where he's going to be when he's
Blaze
16.
Ingram. And
Can you imagine being 11? Like, honestly, I'm trying to even remember what I was doing when I was 11, and it was probably stealing candy
there he is.
or what?
Look at that! Look at that pack. Look at that 6-pack, man. That kid's intense, dude.
Yeah, I have seen
Huh?
this guy.
He looks
Yeah.
6.
I mean, you look at his highlight reel on. That's when he was 7, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And he was breaking all kinds of records.
Hey,
Right?
he's not going to end up like young Hercules, though, is he?
No, I remember that kid. You saw that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He hung out with like.
Yeah, that went
Arnold.
away.
Yeah, that went away
That
like
kid.
that. Yeah, quick, man. I don't know what that was, but yeah, this guy here and
Good gas, huh? How you running good gas?
Oh, he was on that premium, not the unleaded.
Yeah.
But yeah, after seeing that, I was just blown away, man. I mean, the talent. I mean, it's just weird. When do they stop? Like, when do they stop? When's the cutoff point to
When it's
recruit?
too early, right?
That's what I'm saying. When is it too early to do this?
You know, a
man?
lot could derail with that.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
you
anything.
know, I mean, puberty could change this whole
Could screw it
deal,
up.
right?
Yeah.
Remember that baseball movie, The Rookie?
No.
Remember when he broke his arm? And then he had like the
Oh,
fastest pitch?
Yeah. Vanguard. What's his name? Henry Rowan Guard. Yeah.
Henry Rowan
Played for the
Gardner.
Cubs. He played for the Cubs and and John Candy was the
I
color
forgot
guy,
about that. Yeah,
color
yeah.
commentator there.
Yeah.
All I remember
Yeah.
from that movie was the overly animated rubber band sound every
Yeah.
time he would throw.
Yeah, the stretch,
Everything
yeah,
was
it's great. And then also he had a good, nice role. No, a little side role in that one was what's his name? I forget. Always forget his name. The guy that was with the Wet Bandits on. Was that Stern? Daniel Stern.
Daniel
Yeah, he was
Stern.
he said he had the glasses. He was like the pitching coach, and he's always been a good side character. A good,
Yeah.
I always loved his work, man. He's always good. But yeah, I was reading about that, so I came across that guy, man, and also running across some other things, dude. Dude, remember Crazy Town, right?
Yeah.
Remember Crazy Town?
Butterfly.
Yeah, the butterfly song, dude.
Yeah.
I was scrolling through because I was looking at there was this thing that came across my thing. It's like a Guitar Center. It's
I
it's
didn't want.
called,
I didn't want to sing it.
no, yeah,
Okay,
we'll do that
okay.
later. We'll do that in a little bit. It's called Norman's Rare Guitars, and it's a famous vintage guitar shop out of L.A. It's been around since '75, and so they do these performances like Post Malone's been there, just all kinds of legends been there to play guitars in there, and they do like a little acoustic set. Anyway, this guy showed up, and it's just really sad to see where he's gone, man, or where he's.
The drugs got him.
Dude, he got him, man, and it didn't even sound like him anymore. Like he was singing, it didn't even sound like him, man. Like I said, we can.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
drugs got him
yeah,
bad.
it was. It's a shame, man, because like I said, huh? Oh, he's gone. Well, how old was that video? I guess he was pretty old. I guess I don't know.
Shifty, that was his
Shifty,
name.
yeah, Shifty. Shell Shock. That's a hell of a name. That's a hell of a stage name.
Dude,
Shell Shock.
I like, straight up. I thought those guys were cool when they came out, but they fizzled out
Yeah,
fast.
it went real quick. Yeah, it was 15
It's
minutes.
like
Went quick, dude.
them damn sparklers that you get, man. They look
just-
cool, and all of a sudden,
Yeah,
done.
in and out, dude. Real.
I just
quick.
remember that every time I hear that song, it makes me think of that movie Orange County.
Oh, that was the best. That was underrated, dude. Nobody liked that movie. Like nobody I knew liked that
It's
movie.
a
Orange
really
County.
cool song, man. It's a really cool song.
It's catchy, man.
Yeah.
Real catchy. But yeah, Orange County was a great movie. Jack Black was funny in that one, dude. He was hilarious,
Dude.
it was good shit.
It was so hilarious. It was like the first time that I remember seeing like him in a movie and thinking like, this guy's funny.
Yeah, he killed it, man. He was
guy's
killer.
super
It was a
funny.
killer role, man.
He's like calling me. He's like, hey, go check the mail. He's like, do I have to turn on your computer?
Yeah, just outside, dude.
I wonder who's collecting the money from that, just as single. Because they use it for a lot of things, man.
Oh yeah, a ton
Yeah.
of shit.
They
dude.
used it on the Von Dutch documentary.
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
right.
used it
Yep.
there too, and
That's
dude,
right.
it just fits like that period of time.
hmm
It's
Crazy.
yeah, crazy town, man. That's good shit, man. Good shit. But that was just sad to see him like that in that shape, man. Because like I said, when you saw him in that video, man, the guy's just all ripped up and shit, and he's just, but
Frosty tips, bro.
yeah,
Frosty tips.
frosted lettuce, man. Them lettuce tips, man. Then I came across God, there was something else I came across that I found crazy interesting. So a documentary that came out in 2019 is before the pandemic. It's 2019, and it's called Psychopath with Pierce Morgan. Have you seen this?
Mm-mm.
Psychopath. So it's this kid, and the reason why it's turning into a big deal because he's coming up to where he can get out of jail. He's going to get paroled soon, or he could possibly be paroled soon in 2027. He can possibly be paroled. Kid's name is Paris Lee Bennett, and he was out of Abilene, Texas. And when he was 13 years old, man, he killed his little sister. She was 3, and he's got an IQ of 141, genius levels, man. He's a genius cat, man. And right now he's in jail. He's up there. I forget what prison he's in. But Pierce Morgan did this interview with him, and now, like I said, we're getting closer to where he's going to get out. And he was being baby. It was a Super Bowl Sunday, 2007 Super Bowl Sunday, and he's being babysat. And he sends this guy's a genius, and even at 13, he had this mind that was brilliant. So he tells the babysitter, he's 13. He tells the babysitter, hey, you know what? I don't need you to be here. I can take care of me and my little sister. I'm good. He had that way of finessing you, and he had that charismatic way about him. Babysitter goes home. So that time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes go by. Goes to his little sister. She's 3. Goes to town, man. He stabs her twice. Waits a little bit. He goes, I kind of think about it. And then he stabbed her a total of, I think it was 13 times. 15 times. 15 times. So he stabbed her. It was 17. I'm reading 17. Yeah. 17 times. Anyway, so
Can I
he
get
stabbed.
17, 15.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Sold 17
Hey, shit, somebody was sold. Yeah. So
The babysitter was sold. She
Oh,
was like,
yeah?
I'm out of here.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. So that's what it is. And they have like the telephone call where he calls the police, and after people look into it, and the experts are listening to his phone call to the operator, the 911 operator, and she's like, he goes, I just stabbed my sister, and the lady's like, well, you got to try to save her, try to do
CPR.
CPR, yes, CPR. Start CPR on her. He goes, okay, okay, and he's on the phone, and he's like, 1, 2, and all he did was he was just walking around with the phone in his hand. He was just wondering. He wasn't doing shit. He was just pretending that he was doing that because he didn't give a shit.
Give a sh-
But he was. But they say for him to be that way, to be that, that's far in the game where he's just going through the motions and lying because he don't care. And then he goes, the cops when they showed up, yeah, because they're like I said in the interview, he's telling the story now. And I think he's 30 now. I guess he's 30 something. Anyway, and he's telling the stories like he goes, he kind of got off. He got off on himself when he heard the cop walk in and pass him. He goes, "Oh my god!" When he saw the crime scene, because the first cop on the scene, he's like, I kind of dug that when he said, "Oh my god!" When he said it under his breath, the cop, and the kid was just like, that was cool to me. Like I thought
That's his work.
that was my thing. It's like I did it. So so Pierce Morgan goes, is going back and forth with this kid, and he's asking him questions. I say kid because he's 30 or whatever. He's going back and forth with him. He's asking, he's like, man, why'd you do this? He goes, well, I just hated my mom, and I wanted to hurt her, so I killed both her kids. Like, man, I took both her kids out of her life. Like, I killed my sister, and I'm locked away. So now she's hurting now. So that's what I wanted to do. He goes, I killed two birds with one stone. I think he said that phrase. So it was just kind of funny he said that. But he did that. So they interviewed him. So, but the thing is, he's getting ready to, like I said, parole's coming soon, man. His mom is still there till she goes and checks out. She goes and visits him every weekend and shit. It's just like, it's insane, man. His face, he's just so stoic, man. Like he's got no emotion when he's talking to you. He ask him, you can't get a rise out of the guy, anything, man. Because the Pierce Morgan's like,
If I was a parent, like I wouldn't have had no emotion either, dude. I would have beat his ass.
oh yeah, dude. It's
Like
just,
I would have.
and the thing about it, dude, that they showed home video of him and his sister when she was growing up, and he was like, he loved her. You could see that he loved her to death. Like he would play with her. Like there's tons of like home videos they show where they're just playing together and just like kids. And for him just to flip, but they said he was just he. They said it was just they were so not impressed, but they were just because the way he did it, like he got the babysitter to leave. At 13, he got the babysitter to leave, and they were showing this home movie to close out the documentary. It's a home video of him, and it's him. I think he's right before I think it's like a week before the he does it. He's talking, and he's talking to his mom. He's like, "Mom, what's your or what's the worst phrase you hate, or what's your unfavorite word?" And she's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "No, well, just tell me what's your unfavorite phrase." And the camera's like going because it's somebody's filming, and he goes, "I bet you you're probably your most unfavorite phrase is what's her name? The mom's name was Caitlin or something like that." And she goes, "Caitlin, we killed your kids." She's like, and they cut the camera off. Like he's the way he said it was so damn creepy because he's just like they caught him in the kitchen. It was just like supposed to be like family time, and he's saying this shit,
Yeah.
and then they also cut to another part where they're playing in a ball pit, him and his sister at home, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot how he said it, but he's like, I'm gonna kill you or something like that." But it's so damn weird, man. Check it out, dude. It's an old documentary. It's like from 2009 or 2009, right? 2009, yeah. Oh, sorry, 2019, before the pandemic. And they had this interview. Like I said, he interviewed him in the prison, and man, he's the guy's intense, man. I think there's some other things that popped up that he was talking about. Um, oh goodness. Oh, they asked him what is like. What does he read? Like, what is he into? Like, they asked him, what are you reading right now? Are you reading like the Bible? He goes, nah, I'm reading right now. I'm reading like horror story novels, and anyway, I got to relate to things that my mind can relate to. Like when I'm reading this writer's, I can relate to what he's writing. It's in my head. Like he makes me feel comfortable reading this stuff.
Does he show like when like in the interview and stuff? Does he show like remorse or anything or like?
No, they asked him. That face is the same face he has throughout the whole interview. And Pierce
He
asked
doesn't
him.
regret. He didn't say
Oh
he
no,
regrets it or anything.
when they asked him, he's like, "Do you, how do you feel?" He was like, I love my sister. The one he killed is I love her." He goes, "Well, what do you know what love is?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I know. Or he said, "I don't know what love is," or "Can you explain love?" He's like, "No, I can't." And his mom was like in the other room watching, via TV, and she's like, "You should know what love is. I love you. Like I'm here for you. You should know what love is. You should know how to express that because I'm here. You should have an example of what love is. Anyway, the guy is just he's a menace. And then, like I said, they were saying the experts they were watching this thing. The experts were saying he's just saying what he needs to say
Yeah.
because his parole is coming up. So he's got to say what he's got to say. He's got to keep like a politician. He's got to say what he's got to say it right to make it look like he's credible to let him loose. But catch it if you can. Like I said, it's on. I think we watched it on YouTube or something like that. But it's a great interview, man. Like I said, he's an intense character, smart,
They
quick.
must have put him in a certain area in that prison
Yeah, that's
because
what I was thinking. How did he
yeah,
survive this long, right?
Yeah,
because I know some cats in there that probably
you get
take
on him.
care of him, yeah, real quick. So,
I'm trying to see what prison he was at. It's in Texas. I think it's let's see.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's over there
Ferguson.
that's over there in Huntsville.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that's what it was. But yeah, 'cause it said. I thought it said at the beginning of the documentary was a different. Anyway, good documentary. Check it out, man. I think one of my favorite, not favorite quotes, but one of the quotes that was pretty dark was like, "Well, you don't show an emotion," or I forget exactly what they asked him, but he goes, "Yeah, I paint myself in dark hues. Like, I don't want you to be able to read who I am. I'm just a dark character."
I was thinking about that the other day because I know like we were talking about the whole case last week,
Oh yeah.
and my other she likes true crime documentaries and stuff like that. But it's funny because when she's watching her true crime stuff, and I'm watching my true crime stuff, which has to deal with 1%er outlaws and everything else like that. That's a whole nother type of true crime, right?
Sure.
So like when she walks in and sees me, she's like, "Oh," I was like, "I'm watching my true crime."
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Right.
It's it's a different route that
It's
they
a-
took.
It's a different way of getting, stabbed. It's just it's a different kind of knife.
Different way of getting stabbed.
It's a different
So,
utensil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the dude is. I tell you, man, that guy's intense. Is scary. He's a small guy, but he's just the intensity. You could feel it, man, through that window there.
There's like a whole uh for lack of a better word, subgenre of true crime that's like kid on kid crime,
Yeah.
and I just watched the I told you guys that I deep dive into like these interrogation videos or whatever where somebody commits a crime and then they go and then like they're trying to get the confession out of whatever or getting the information from them, and one of them was this kid. I think he was 14, something like that, 13, 14, and killed his little sister. Similar situation.
his-
Killed his little sister, and in this whole, in this whole argument or not argument, and this whole interrogation, they were asking him like, would you? He denied it and denied it, and denied it, and finally, whenever he, just before he admitted doing it, um, it came out that he was mad, and they got in an argument because he had opened up some candy, and his little sister ate half of the candy without him knowing.
Just fucking. If they,
And then he just goes off, on his.
I got
on
a
his
funny
sister.
story. Let's bring us back to
That reminds me of a funny story.
yeah. No. You'll get it.
Yeah.
So, okay, we know the show Snapped, right?
sure.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right,
Ladies.
So, yeah. So I was like, I don't know how the hell I stumbled across this show, but I was, with my ex-wife, I was watching. I just caught an episode of Snapped, and it was this lady. She couldn't go hang out with her friends, so she killed her 2 little twin babies.
Mm.
Right?
Jesus.
And so she couldn't she was just felt like she was grounded. She couldn't do nothing, because she had the 2 little twin babies that she had to take care of. And I'm watching this, and they were probably the same age as Caden that was at the time. And so I walked downstairs, and I looked at my wife at the time, and I was like, "Have you ever hurt a hair on his head?" And then she was like looking at me like, "What the hell are you talking
are you
about?"
talking
Like,
about?
and I just walked back upstairs, and she didn't even know what the hell was going on. But I was like just looking, and I was intrigued. I was like, walk downstairs.
It's like Dr. Evil. That's he said this is an improv. I forgot how the word he said. This is funny, dude. He said this is a shh before you start talking.
Yeah, she like
Before you
looked
even
at me
think about
like
the shit.
she's like,
Hey,
"What are
so-
you talking about?"
Sometimes the women have to go to the club, man. That what was the famous case with the baby in the back of the
Oh
car?
yeah, Casey Anthony. man.
Casey Anthony.
Oh, KC, man.
She had to go out.
That Kansas City Chief, man. She had to go out, man. She had to go out.
Yeah, it was just funny because he was brand new. He was a little baby, and I was just like, "Nah, hell no."
Mhm.
Let me go make my statement real quick.
Your hormones were high that day. Or
Yeah, it was good gas.
Clap on. Clap. every time you do that, that commercial goes through my damn head. Dude. That old lady at the end at the clapper, she's all like retarded and shit. Anyway, clapper was a good commercial. Other thing, while we were talking about this guy, this Paris Bennett. Kind of reason why I didn't. That's not why I brought it up, but kind of we went to go see. I can talk here. Scream 6, man. I went to go check it out. We saw the early viewing. Pretty damn good movie, man. I didn't think I was gonna like it because I don't really dig the slasher kind of flicks. Not the newer ones, that is. I like the old shit. But like this one was pretty good, man. It takes place in New York. It kind of lift off where the last one did.
Yeah.
Same characters, same people and whatnot, same actresses. The girl Melissa, not Melissa. What's her name? Ortega. The girl that
Jenny.
plays Little Wednesday. Yeah, Jenny Ortega. She was pretty good in that. She was pretty good. I don't get the. She's fine. Like I said, I just don't get the appeal. I don't know. The other girl, that's her sister, the older sister. Her name is Melissa Barrera. Now she's really good, man. She's a really good actress, and I thought she played a nice role. She's the older sister.
They got little Ortega set up for the Beetlejuice.
Oh, for
Yeah.
for what's her name? Lydia.
Yeah.
Lydia. Oh, really? Okay, right on. So I did not see that. I didn't know that yet. But Courtney Cox was in there. Damn, Courtney Cox is crazy. Oh, dude, we saw it in 3D IMAX. So Courtney Cox, you can really see
Plastic surgery
the roughness.
jumping out.
It's rough, dude. It's
Really?
it's rough, dude. Yeah. Yeah. It was tough, but great movie. I thought it was good. Like I said, the killings are pretty sweet, man. The killings are pretty evil, pretty hardcore, man. It's hardcore for Scream. They usually don't do that, but that was good.
So do you see Ghostface as like? I kind of see him because he got really iconic. Where like there's a lot of stuff made after him, like your Michael Myers and your Jason Voorhees and your Freddy Krueger. Is he along those lines?
I think it is because now that what they're doing with it, they're the way they're doing it, it's getting extended. There you go. It's getting extended, and I think it does have that. He does have that feel to him because it is. He's got a, especially with this last one. I think they put him in that
Put him in
category.
that category?
In that category with those guys. I think, and I'm not I wasn't a big I wasn't a big Scream guy. I wasn't a Ghostface guy. I liked it, but I wasn't a big fan of it. But after watching this one, I'm kind of on board. I'm on the ship now. I'm on board with it. I'm okay with it.
But it's kind of crazy how like it's he's Wes Craven, correct?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Wes Craven knows how to franchise.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. He's a fucking genius, dude. I love it. But there's some other actors in there too, like Dermot Mulroney. Is that how you say his name? Dermot Mulroney.
I can't
He
get
was-
over Courtney Cox.
That's right. That's,
picture. I'm
that's
still
sad
thinking about it.
time. Man, I tell you, man, I know that
Looks
thing.
fake.
Man, it
Time's an
seemed
asshole.
like something happened quick.
Yeah, man.
Fast,
They're
real
about to get
quick.
Madonna to play Jigsaw again.
Man,
I'll take it.
I'll take go back with Bruce Springsteen.
Oh yeah, she had a
Dan-
little buzz
hey,
cut, or it was
he-
a short ass haircut. Yeah.
Yeah, Dance in the Dark with her.
Oh yeah,
You know?
dude. She pulled her up on stage.
I'll
there was
pull a
hand.
Billy Idol.
Yeah,
I'm gonna dance by myself.
that's him beating his meat. That's what that song meant. He was beating his meat. That's what it meant. That's the meaning behind that one. But Dermot Mulroney, if I'm saying it right, he was I liked him. He was in Young Guns. He's a good actor, man. He was in Young Guns. I loved his character in Young Guns. He was Dirty Steve. Great character, man. He couldn't stand Lou Diamond Phillips. He called him all kinds of racial slurs. It was fantastic. It was
Really?
good stuff, man. Yeah, it was funny as shit, dude. But that's back when they could cut loose, and the PC was not even in the picture. But he had that movie. He was in a couple other things that were about Schmidt, and he was fantastic, man. He's a great actor. And then also too, the little gal from Remember the Titans, Hayden Panettiere. How you say her last name? Panettiere. Hayden. She was from Remember the Titans. A little girl that used to love football with her dad. She was out there on the field and shit. It's crazy how, again, time, dude. Time's a son of a bitch. I tell you what, man. It's
Dude.
yeah,
Grown up now.
yeah, dude.
Hey, talking about time. You sent that picture.
Oh,
Gene
Gene.
Hackman.
Gene Hackman.
Oh, Gene,
Oh
man.
my god.
Like death.
Literally unrecognizable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's ready to go.
Sad,
huh?
man. It's sad.
You know,
man.
I
She is-
started before I
Yes.
said who it was. I started to send that
Yeah.
to see if anyone. You see it after
Yeah.
you know who it is.
Honestly, you
But-
have to look though.
yeah.
I mean, I didn't know who it was. Like you sent it, and I looked at the picture, and I was like, "Who is this old guy?" I
Some
mean,
random ass old dude. Huh?
Yeah, dude.
Random
Yeah,
ass
where'd
guy.
you see this guy at?
Yeah, where is it? Corner store.
Yeah.
Fucking-
He was
It's-
he was the perfect asshole in a movie.
Yep.
So much so that it made me think he has to somehow be that way.
Yeah.
Same character.
But he's just
He's
so
kind of
good at it.
typecast,
Yeah.
in a lot of movies like that. But
Lex Luthor.
That's
Yeah.
right. He was. Did he have? You know, he had hair. Yeah,
He did have
he had
hair.
hair. Yeah, I think it's
Mhm.
bald. And then he was, like I said, Hoosiers, fantastic in Hoosiers. He was great. He was a dick in that one, which is kind of fits the role there. But it was a good movie. Skeet Ulrich is in the movie. He makes a little cameo in there, like just like in the one before. Dude, he's Skeet. Dude, he's as old as shit too, man. Skeet, you know who Skeet is from the original Scream. He was one of
Yeah.
the killers.
Yeah.
Dude, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
he's
can't picture the
He's
face.
one of the original serpents, huh?
yeah.
In
There you
Riverdale.
go.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
he
he's
is
come a long way.
old, dude. I mean, it's just, but it's not a thing that is old because I'm making fun of him. Yeah,
Yeah, well, yeah,
it's
he
just
was.
it's not making fun of. It's just scary how time's marching on, man. There he is, man. But anyway,
No cameo from old
I'm waiting on it.
God, what's his name?
The,
Arquette.
yeah, he was in the part 5, right? You see part 5?
I didn't get to see it.
Oh shit! Never mind. Uh, yeah, no, I don't want to ruin it. For
No
you, dude.
spoilers.
I don't want to ruin it for you.
Oh, okay.
No, but it stood the test of time for me. I liked it, man. I really dug it. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I did dig it, man.
This newest movie, is it available for early streaming?
I'm pretty sure you're right. I don't know. I'm not sure, but we went last
Yeah, it just
week.
came out last Thursday.
Yeah,
huh?
last Thursday.
Yeah.
We got. It was really cool, man.
Usually with those, if it's early streaming, you either have to buy it or
Yeah.
it's like a $20 rental or something like that.
That's what we did with
2 days to watch
Did you
it.
pay for the premium seats like you were talking about?
I did. They tacked it on with 3D. So they tacked on another $15. They wanted it in 3D and IMAX and all that bullshit. And then they give you a special poster and all this stuff. It was really cool. It was worth it. It was worth the extra.
They still have them seats that move around on you and like blow.
Oh, I think they're called DX seats or the D box, the D bags. Yeah, those things
Like
are not.
vibrate
Yeah,
and
they
stuff?
give you a headache, dude. They made me nauseous
Ugh.
because you're watching the movie and it's
Yeah,
like,
all that popcorn everywhere.
yeah, dude. It's a good movie though, man. Check it out. Scream 6 was good, man. Like I said,
Yeah.
really good flick, man. Really good. And then last night, well, by the time this comes out, it's a week from now. But I did watch Did you watch the Oscars? You don't? Anybody do the Oscars? I did, man. I had to watch it for material here. But I was looking at Brendan Fraser, and we were talking about Data earlier.
Yeah.
From the Goonies. They both got awards, man.
So they did get awards.
Yeah, he got Best Actor, Brendan Fraser for The Whale.
Because I know, like we talked about a
Mhm.
couple episodes back,
Yeah.
him being a, I guess, runner for being a best actor.
Yeah, look at that, man.
For The Whale.
Time being an asshole again. Look
Wow.
at that.
Look at that.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's
Yeah.
from Encino Man.
Yeah, man. That's
Oh.
ridiculous. It's
I didn't know they were both in that.
Yeah, he had a small. What you call it?
He had a
He
small,
had a small
role.
bit. Yeah, it was a small bit. I don't know what his name. I don't want to trash his name. It's like it's hard to pronounce. It's but yeah, it's great that he got supporting actor, and then Brendan Fraser got best actor.
Oh, man.
he deserved it for the
just the
whale, though.
cast
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Encino Man is insane.
Oh, it's
Like you have Pauly Shore, you have one of the Hobbits.
the Hobbits. Yeah,
That's a good point.
Then you have, yeah, dude,
got
it's crazy.
Fraser. Who else is in that damn movie? I don't know, but it's a ton of stars, man. And it's a shame. What's his name? The Hobbit. What's his name? I always forget his name. Rudy.
Sean Astin. Remember
Sean
we were
Astin,
talking about that's
Sean Astin, yeah.
Gomez's.
You hate Rudy, right?
That's
I can't
Gomez's
stand
son,
it.
or no?
He
Wait,
can't
He
stand
didn't deserve a movie.
No.
Rudy deserves a movie, man.
did
that's
not.
not the original Gomez Adams' son, is it?
Yeah.
Astin, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Crazy.
Rudy, he deserved that movie. He deserved.
You know, I was saying this, and I overheard Jen saying this. Off the I said he deserved, winning the Oscar for the whale because it was a phenomenal job. I mean, he did a phenomenal job. And then she brought up Austin Butler.
Yeah, he got snubbed,
for,
man.
For Elvis.
Elvis, and I get that. I probably didn't appeal to a lot of folks because it was artsy. You know, I loved it. Like I
Do
said.
you think it has to do with when movies are released? Like the later they're released, the newer it is, and the shinier the the role is. It was. I can
But
see
you know
somebody
what?
giving it to him. He did do really well. I mean,
I'm an Elvis Presley fan. You know how hard it is to find the right Elvis?
yeah.
They've released tons of Elvis movies and little TV series, and I don't know. I still can't get on board with it.
Austin Butler did a really good job.
He had what it was, dude.
Did
Like
a
his,
really good
his,
job.
his like hand gestures and the way he did his face, dude. It was so damn close to man.
He just like looked like him.
And he said he studied so much. So
Yeah,
many.
he got
home-
really
he had,
involved.
yeah, he got
really into it.
I think Priscilla gave him home movies and shit, and he could look at him and
He
watch
even
him at home.
stayed at Graceland a few times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stayed in- stayed
what's
in
that?
his-
What's that called when an actor like
Method
lives
acting?
that?
Heath Ledger did
Method
that
acting.
shit.
Yeah,
Method acting.
Yeah, he went too far, man. Heath
Yeah.
Ledger went too damn
Yeah,
far.
he
Yeah,
did too.
Heath Ledger went
Uh,
way too far with
yeah.
the
Christian
Joker.
Bale does that.
yeah, yeah.
There's several actors that are like method actors, and like they are that
Andy
character.
Kaufman, man.
Yeah.
Andy Kaufman, man, that
Andy
guy
Kaufman,
there.
that's his pictures. Probably would you look that up as his
Method
pictures
acting,
in the
yeah,
Oh yeah, he's
dictionary.
probably the fucking poster child for that
Yep.
shit, man. Yeah, man. But I was it's cool that Fraser got that. He deserved that shit, man. He killed that role, man. That role was good. It
Yeah.
was strong. It was powerful, man. Like I said, if you're into movies and stuff like that, I dug it, man. Like you said, I just kind of agree with you. The last
30 seconds
yeah,
of the
we
movie,
could've
I
done
was
without
like,
that.
what?
Yeah, we could have done without that, but it was good. Nonetheless, it was good. It was really good. man.
Literally, I mean, I'm watching this thing and I'm literally crying watching this. This
It's on the watch
interaction.
list. It's on the watch
Gotta do
list.
it.
I was literally crying watching this scene, and then it's just like this. The movie's building up. The movie's building up, and I was like, and then it literally the whole thing just kept going, and I go,
Yeah, and then just
That happened to me with the movie The
What?
Wrestler. I don't know if you guys seen
Yeah,
The
we-
Wrestler, but that happened
Top
the
rope.
same. Yeah. What happened?
Top
What
rope.
happened? Like
Did he-
you're
did
like,
he win?
Did he like what happened? Did he have a heart attack?
Yeah.
Like what's going on
Did he
here?
win, man?
That's
Yeah.
exactly what
What
happened.
happened to I forget her name. I always forget her name. What happened? Mercer Terwayne. What happened to her? Where'd she go? Where'd she go, man? Where did she go?
the end of this movie, I'm going, oh, dude, he's gonna die of a heart attack, and
Don't tell
then
me
I
what
was like,
happened. Don't tell me.
No,
what
no, no,
happened.
no,
Okay.
no.
he's
That's what
abducted
I
by aliens.
Yeah, no shit, right? No,
Maybe.
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 And yeah, I know, but
I know,
yeah,
but the way they portray
Hey, just say it,
you know,
because you're killing me over. it.
yeah.
the way they portray it, it's just like
Tell the story.
No, now you got
No,
to
you-
watch. Now you-
you'll know how the movie
I'm
ends
not-
in the first 15 seconds of the
I'll never watch it. I'll never watch it. She's right. I'll never watch it.
Why?
Oh
No,
man,
no.
no. So like I said, watching the Oscars last night was great, man. I when they kind of brought me back to some of the 1990s had some fantastic movies, dude.
Dancing with Wolves.
Like 90. We'll go back to 90 real quick. 90 Dances with Wolves, Awakenings, dude.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas,
Okay,
dude.
hold on.
Ghost.
Pick one movie out of those.
That's tough, man. That
you
is
know what?
real tough.
I'm gonna go with Awakenings, dude, because that was a good role that De Niro played. He played like he was on the spectrum, I guess. He was I forgot. He went to a coma for life or something. It was sad, dude.
I'm going
Awakenings.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas for sure. Yeah, for sure, man.
That's
Johnny?
tough.
No,
Is there? Can you scroll back? Is there one more? No?
It's tough,
That's the
man.
next.
Yeah, it's a
tier.
lot.
You know,
man.
Ghost to me is nostalgic. It
Yeah,
fit, it
okay.
fit the time.
Swayze, man.
Okay.
It fit the time. But
Swayze.
like
Patrick
Goodfellas,
Swayze.
Goodfellas is a classic forever.
All the time.
Sure.
Yeah, forever.
Sure.
So if you go on the classic forever, you have to pick Goodfellas. But I thought Ghost was like a fitting of that
Mhm.
time. Remind you of that
It
time.
was that time. It's 90s. It
Mhm.
felt 90s. You know?
90s.
And then Demi Moore had the haircut that was that
Yeah,
90s feel
yeah.
to her. You know, and I didn't miss a beat on that one.
Yeah.
That was a
Benny,
good
Benny,
Demi
did you
Moore.
pick one?
Oh, what you got?
I'm gonna go with Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. It's a
Yeah.
can't go wrong. 91. JFK. Silence of the Lambs. That one's kind of a little thin. That's a little thin on that one. But if I had to pick
Silence
one,
of the Lambs.
Silence
It
of
was
the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs, hand down.
You know what I'm saying, but like movie, you know, I get it. 92. Unforgiven. Let's see, A Few Good Men.
Oh.
Sending a Woman. Hoo-ah. Yeah, that was a good one. The Crying Game, dude.
That was like an indie film, wasn't it? The Crying Game.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
yeah,
big
that was
indie- big indie
that was
film.
there was a big surprise on that one, dude. There
I'd
was
go A Few Good Men.
I forgot about that.
the Crying Game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go. For me, I would go. Few Good Men was great, man.
great.
Nicholson was killer, man. Nicholson
Can't
was.
handle the truth.
Yeah, dude. They broke him. He broke.
Yeah.
He broke.
Tom Cruise was in that
Three.
movie too.
Oh, dude, Schindler's List, dude. That's a good one, man. Schindler's List, 93.
Fugitive.
Fugitive? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'd probably go Schindler's
Schindler's,
List.
dude, strong.
It was sad, man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't
The
see
very
any of those
end.
movies.
The very end.
I didn't
Super
see any of those.
Oh, go back. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, that one's tough.
Go ahead. Go back to 94. It's cool. 94. Pulp Fiction, man. That's I was in
Like,
high
what-
school.
Shawshank Redemption.
Yep, that's
Pulp
that's what I
Fiction,
picked.
And Forrest Gump, dude.
I'm going
Like, you
Shawshank
can't,
Redemption. Yeah.
Like,
It
Forrest
was
Gump.
for what it was. You know why it was? I enjoyed Forrest Gump because of the technology they used to, so where they could put him in those scenes with
Yeah.
like Nixon or was it Nixon or
Yeah, that was cool then, right?
JFK. They put
Yeah.
him in the scenes with
JFK.
JFK and shit like that. That was great. man.
Shawshank Redemption is in my probably top 10 movies of all time.
You know, it really is. But I saw something that an article. It tanked
Mm.
in a theater. Is that right?
I know it wasn't received well,
wouldn't doubt it.
but I liked
but
it.
it became
I liked it.
bigger after
Later,
Later,
yeah.
later.
And if you fucking scrolling through TBS, it'll always be on TBS.
These are
Shawshank
the
Redemption's always on TBS.
I'm showing my ignorance
yeah.
here, but I'm assuming these are all the nominations.
Yeah.
And then it shows the winner on
yeah.
the top right.
Yeah.
Like Pulp Fiction for me is because like I
Oh, that's-
like the way he films his movies, and
Mhm.
it's like
We can put these pictures
Yeah,
on the
throw
thing.
'em out on the
Okay.
it has the feel of like what I'm into. Like
Yeah,
the
for
whole,
sure.
you know.
Yeah.
I mean, Johnny's
Yeah.
got the quote on his bike, man.
Yeah.
I'm a
Top of
Tarantino
it.
fan, but I mean, I'd have to.
Man, 95 was pretty strong. Pretty strong.
13.
Yeah, Apollo 13.
Yeah.
Great movie, man.
Yeah.
Such a great movie.
The talking pig gets no love.
No love.
No, the talking bacon gets
Honestly,
no love, dude.
Literally, look at like the cover photo of Apollo 13 makes me want to watch it.
It's strong, dude. It's like
Dude,
art.
it's just
like
such
art.
a good movie,
Art,
man.
man. We got 96 there. 96. See, I didn't get the English Patient, man. I didn't get that one. I know
Whoa,
it was.
whoa. Wait, what's this Fargo?
Fargo.
Why is
Fargo.
Fargo?
Oh
Hey,
man,
Fargo's good.
that should have won, man.
It's good.
Jerry Maguire, man. I think I like that. That's one of my favorite roles of Tom Cruise is Jerry Maguire, man.
I'd pick Fargo out of that one, I think.
So wait. So you mean to tell me that Fargo is a movie? Because I'm watching a series.
Series.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You seen the movie Fargo?
No,
Oh, dude.
that's why I'm asking.
you got to watch the movie, dude.
What am I asking here?
Hey,
yeah.
wait.
What are we doing here? Yeah.
What's
No,
going on? Like,
it's
what do I
great,
need to?
dude.
What do I need to do? Am I lost?
It's like,
Dude, you'll
how'd
love
this
it.
get by me?
Yeah,
how'd
like,
this happen?
Draw the
Yo.
map. Am I holding the map upside down? Like, what am
Yeah.
I doing?
Dude, flip it over, man. It's always flip it over. No, it's a great dude. Watch that movie. I forget her name. She's so good. She has a great Midwestern accent, man. Is that what it is? Midwestern? Yeah, Minnesota.
It's Minnesota, yeah.
Minnesota, yeah. That accent, she's great, man. She's just a great character.
96.
96, man.
Dude, I was what?
I was
15.
out of high school, I think. I finally got out of
I
high
was
school.
11.
I finally got out of there.
I was
They kept
15.
me trapped. I was an idiot. They kept me in there
College-
too long.
College graduate.
Oh shit!
96?
Damn.
Mhm.
Damn.
What else we got? 97.
Oh, Good Will Hunting, man.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Oh, bro, Titanic.
Great movie.
Titanic. I love Good Will Hunting. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Titanic.
Good Will Hunting is. I like that, man.
Good Will- I mean, I liked As Good as It Gets.
Yeah.
It was a good movie.
Full Monty, man.
Good Will Hunting, also in my top 10. Titanic was great. I mean, it's not, but no, Good Will Hunting was really good.
No, I'm saying Full Monty. Did you know that was British cats showing their bangers and mash. Okay. 98.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know any of those damn movies besides
Thin
Private
Red
Ryan.
Line?
I don't know
Yeah,
that one.
Thin Red Line was
No,
good.
it's good.
I gotta see. I
That's
never
really
seen that.
good.
I never seen. I guess that passed me up.
You know
too.
who's in there? I
That-
think we were talking about him a few weeks ago.
Oh, Size-
Banya?
Oh yeah, Kenny Banya
Or-
or
Michael, I think it's Michael.
plays a soldier?
Michael Pena.
oh, you talking about Sizemore?
No.
No, it's not Sizemore.
No.
That's
Nope.
Tom.
Not
Gosh,
Sizemore. Shit, where the fuck am I at?
I don't remember. Never mind.
It's all good.
I thought we were talking about.
The grass scene
Yeah.
where they're going up the hill in A Thin Red Line, and they're like hiding, and the camera cuts to the different soldiers, and like you can just see like the fear on each soldier. It just felt so real.
I'm gonna put this
It's
in
a
my
good
notes.
show.
Is it like
What
World
is
War
it?
II or
It's a
something?
good show.
90s
World War II or
movies.
something? What is it?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and put that in my notes so I can actually watch a lot of these movies that I didn't see.
What was it? 90. That was 98 that we just saw. Okay, 99.
American Beauty.
American Beauty. Yeah, good movie.
American Beauty.
Sixth Sense wasn't bad.
Sixth Sense.
What? Sixth Sense. I didn't. I liked.
I thought The Green Mile was great.
Yeah, that's good.
That was my vote.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
all
Green
three
Mile.
of
Green
them.
Mile was great.
American Beauty, Green Mile, and The Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense had
That
Toni
old-
Collette.
one of the Wahlbergs
Right?
in the.
Huh?
I see dead people.
Donnie
Oh
was
yeah,
in it.
He looked crazy, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was
He was
scary,
like,
dude.
yeah, he was all thin and like,
He's underrated for being an actor. He did good in those Saw movies too, man. I thought he did good in those Saw movies. I could be wrong, but and I've always have been. But yeah, I thought that was American Beauty though is a killer, man. I like who's the main character? What's his name?
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
Spacey, dude. That guy there.
Hey,
Man.
he got in some hot water, huh?
yeah, he's all jammed up now.
Ooh, yeah. More
know,
ways than one. Oh yeah.
He's good in that role because he almost seems like he fits that,
Oh yeah.
right?
He's got that nutty,
He's that vibe, doesn't
nutty,
he?
nutty.
Yeah, he gives
Yeah.
off that vibe.
He gives
yeah.
off that vibe, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not babysitting
He
at
gives
my house.
he gives off more than that
Yeah.
vibe, you know?
Yeah, he's,
Jesus.
yeah, but that was the Oscars, man. I was watching those last night, and then the last thing to hit on the Oscars, kind of close that out and put a button on this, is the first time a first original best song was won by an Indian duo, two guys, and they did RRR. You know that movie,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
like not Bollywood, but it's like Indian. It's like this new. I don't think it's new, but just a genre of Indian movies. And it was.
I mean, it is a Bollywood film.
It's a
though.
Bollywood. Is that what it
Yeah,
is? I didn't know if
yeah.
that was that category. I thought that was still a thing.
It's a Bollywood film. Yeah.
Yeah, original song. The song I forget. I could never pronounce this. I'm never gonna try. But if you've seen the movie, it's a big act, and the dancing is. You know what? I'm not into that kind of stuff, but the dancing is just it's something else, man. They're on a whole nother level, man. It's just kind of like
But a lot of their movies are always dancing.
yeah, and then like their fighting scenes are like
Over the
extra
top.
extra and
Yeah,
dramatic
yeah.
and shit, and
Where like he just jumps, but he like jumps
forever
50
yeah.
yards, or something.
And I get what they're doing, man. It's it's magic. It's movie magic. I get they're being silly. They're on a whole nother level. But the two Indian guys went up there to get their acceptance speech, and the thing that blew me away and that was funny, and the guy was the main guy that was taking the bald headed gentleman in the picture there. He's very charismatic, and I loved. He goes, growing up as a kid. And this is what blew me away. Is just like being a kid from another whole other side of the world, and he was into the. He goes, I used to love the Carpenters as a kid growing up. I love the Carpenters, and his acceptance speech, he sang it like a Carpenter song. The way it went, like the cadence and the tone of it was like a Carpenter song.
Mm.
But it was just cool to see somebody like that be so into our culture, like to be in our thing, and that's why he got creative, and that's why he got into music and movies and things of that, because of the Carpenters,
That's
man.
a big deal, though, man. Like
That's cool,
other
man.
countries, they look at us because I don't know, whether it be Japan or like you said, India,
Mhm.
like they're behind on what we do, but they love everything we do. Like they love our culture, like whether it be for like motorcycles, like we were talking about one time, or like whatever.
Mhm.
It's just crazy how like they love what we do over here.
But yeah, I thought that was cool, man. That they thought out of all the music we have, Carpenters, he loved Carpenters,
Yeah.
and I thought that was just something else, man. Because they were very, I feel like they were very niche. I guess I don't know. They were just this style of their own, and he loved that. And I thought that was cool. And it's just they were really kind people. Like it was just really cool to see those guys, win. And it's a different thing. It was like I said, it's first Indian guys to win that song. It's the original song. I said, like I said, the dancing, the showmanship, man. It's great shit, man. It's good stuff, man. Like I said, I wasn't into that stuff, but after watching that, I got referred to watch it through somebody else, so I
So,
watched it.
They did the score for the movie,
The song was original, like the song
or
itself.
just that one song
The
for
song,
the movie.
yeah. The song was like it's a really catchy tune. If you're, I don't understand a word they're saying, but it's a catchy tune. But the dancing that goes along with it, and they did it on the Oscars. They did it live, and it was just very theatrical, man. It's cool shit, man. I dig it, man. I respect it, man. Like I said, it's I just like that they're over there listening to the Carpenters. That's cool.
Did you watch it dubbed or did you read the subtitles?
I think I did it. I'm pretty sure I did it dub, just like with the Squid Games.
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds terrible with the dub, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to. I was being lazy. I didn't want
Yeah.
to read. I didn't want to do my reading, so I just put this.
I can't read fast enough to,
Nah,
to read
oh.
subtitles, so I had to watch it dubbed.
But it was dark, man. That movie, that RRR movie, was pretty dark, man. Like the way they shot a lady.
It was violent, man.
Very dark, man.
They got some pretty cool like foreign films that have come out. But we have, like I said, I have to read them. But yeah, dude, like I'm like, oh, this movie was awesome.
Mm.
Yeah, the horror flicks are pretty good.
Oh
too.
yeah, they are. Aren't
Yeah.
they?
Horror
Yep.
flicks. Yep, they're good stuff.
I was watching one called Parasite that was really good. About the family that took over like this other
Wasn't
family's
that a big? That was a
home.
big movie, wasn't it? Wasn't that pretty big?
It might have been.
I don't know. I need to watch that. Yeah, I need to watch that because I heard good things about that one. So I need to watch that one.
we watch a lot of the same podcasts, and
that's where I got it from.
yeah,
That
the RRR?
podcast. Yeah.
did you watch Skidamarink?
No, I know. I wanted to see. I was curious to see it. I'll probably give it a shot. Did you watch
Don't watch it.
Don't? No. Terrible.
No,
Too
it
long?
is so bad.
Oh,
It is so
Too long?
bad.
Too long.
I started watching it, and I got about 5 minutes in, and I was like, we got to be at about an hour in now. And I paused it, and it was like 5 minutes. I was like, oh my God. It
No.
is the whole, no, you know what? Watch it.
I'll watch it. I'll check it out. You know me. I'll
Watch
check it
There
out.
we go. There we go. I just, full circle. Go ahead. Watch it.
You threw the Mummy on me, and I watched it. So I'll do this one too, man. I'll take a chance on it. See how it goes.
I want to see what you think. It is, the entire movie is artistic. Why? I don't know. The entire movie is shot. Okay, this isn't a spoiler because this happens in the first 5 seconds. All right. The entire movie is shot without showing people.
Just
The
noises,
entire-
huh?
The entire
Noise.
movie is shot where the camera goes to the next room, right? You'd think it would show the room, right? Nope. You know what it shows? The top corner of the wall. And it just sits there for like
What
a
is
minute
this?
and a half.
M. Night Shyamalan?
Yeah.
No, it's weirder than
What's it
that.
called? Skimmerink?
Oh.
Skidamarink.
Skimmerink.
It is so bad.
Artsy, man.
M. Night Shyamalan. Those are how his movies are. They stare at it and it's quiet and it's
always-
like
I always like
what
that
the
toy.
hell?
I always like that toy. That little telephone, the little eyes.
the
on it.
eyes,
I
yeah.
always love that one, man.
Oh, and
Creepy as shit.
everything is
Creepy.
everything has the grain of like a 70s like a raw 70s film
Porn?
thing.
Why'd you go say
And
porn?
then like the entire movie is just
Men. Men. Yeah. I'm all in.
But you read it?
what the hell?
Subtitles?
well, I mean, I watch everything with subtitles.
Mm.
So I mean, yeah, I had subtitles on, but I mean, you can like occasionally you can make out what they say. There was one really creepy thing or whatever where like it was just like stick the knife in your eye,
Like white noise?
and it was like, well, huh?
I'll
What? Why are you showing me the corner of the room?
I'll just check it out just for that reason, man. I just want to watch it for that reason.
Dude, you can get
Hey,
it in 5 minutes.
I'll
You
put
see
it.
in
I'll
5
put it
minutes.
on
So
for
bad.
my sleep apnea. I was just like,
Oh my
dig
god,
it,
it'll
man.
put you to sleep.
White
that's
noise.
for sure. Hey, you know what? Speaking of white noise,
Oh, yeah.
we talked
Adam
about
Driver.
this movie a lot.
Mhm.
Since we've talked about that movie, the plot came true,
The train wrecks.
dude.
it's-
There's
and that
train
was-
wrecks
and
in
that was-
Ohio.
Yeah, and it got shot 2 years ago, man. It was shot 2 years ago before this shit happened.
Isn't that wild?
In the same town or near the same town.
Near the same
Ohio.
town.
Yeah, Ohio.
And then
Near it.
there was like they were talking about how they were gonna have to do like quarantines or evacuations or whatever, and I was like, that's the plot of White Noise.
That's what I'm saying, man. It was creepy how
Damn.
Hollywood does that, man.
really?
It's funny how they
And
do
it was,
that.
and it was filmed. The movie was filmed 2 years ago, right? That's
2
what you
years?
said.
Yep, 2 years ago.
And then all of a sudden, oh, it's real.
And
real
did
life.
you watched it all, right?
Yeah.
I thought I was excited because I thought I was going to keep going on that track of that, like the
Yeah.
pandemic stuff. But it went
Full,
left real quick.
yeah,
It went to
full,
it
like,
went,
full flip.
and that's why I was like, I'm out. Like it was great until then.
It was too long. The whole movie's too
Oh yeah,
long.
it's way too long, man.
You know what other movie is too long? Skidamarink by about 2 hours.
You're all in, huh?
Dude, it's
I'm all
so
in.
bad.
Back from the rage.
Lights are
Rage
on.
is done.
Rage is done.
Rage is done.
The
Rage is
lights
done.
are on.
I'm over it.
Rage is over with. But I'll give it a shot, dude. I'll give it. I always give everything a shot, dude.
Check it out.
Yeah, for sure. Why not?
And what is this on? What,
gotta buy it, huh?
what platform is this on?
It's still like early rental, so you have to you have to stream it through Amazon or whatever. So it's
Remember when you used to
early
go to
release.
the corner store and go actually rent the VHS?
Yeah.
Video and more.
Yeah.
Yeah, go get a pizza and order a couple
I
movies.
remember going into Circle K and like, Mom, can I get this video?
Does Redbox exist?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
there's still one over there on the loop, right? The one at that old Kroger.
There's one on HEP too.
Oh, is there? Oh shit, I didn't know. Okay.
So there's still the physical DVD
Hmm?
Yep.
Oh,
market.
yeah, hell yeah, dude.
They are. I think they are starting a streaming service though. Redbox is starting a streaming service. But
Yeah,
They
those
have to
things-
do something.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's like I don't know how it could be any different than Amazon, because on Amazon you can just rent any movie anyway.
I don't have fast internet, so I have to go that route for high quality.
Oh
There you go.
shit!
Right?
Dude, I was
Man,
just
think about
telling
that.
my mom about this today. I was like, "Why are you still watching like Channel 2? Like, what the hell?"
Rabbit ear
Right.
channels.
But it's
She's like,
because
"That's my world.
Where's Elon,
That's
man?
my world, man. Where's
Get
Elon?
Elon
down,
going.
man.
Mama Zuko was like, "This is where I get my news." I was like, "This is trash news. What are you watching?"
It's that local stuff, man. That
Yeah,
local stuff. It's that
like,
local
I
stuff.
don't want to know what's going on here.
That's Bill Bias.
You have to watch Johnny's too busy watching Ralph Macchio reruns.
Bill Bias.
On VHS.
I beat you to it this one.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god.
Man. Closing in on 52, man. We're getting close, man.
Yep.
I think we're getting close. And then to kind of hit on that a little bit, I know we were talking about things to do on the 52 and whatnot, what to do for the episode, the 52nd one.
What you got planned for us?
No, still working on some stuff, but I know that I spoke to one of our buddies here our buddy Sean there with the taco guy. Sean Tacos in Low Places. And I think he's going to bring us a couple of treats out. He's going to bring us some food and some tacos and whatnot. So he wants to be involved and hang out, and we appreciate it, man. He's doing that for us, man. And he asks me every week, man. He goes, "How's it going? How's the show going?" And he goes, "I'm glad you guys are still plugging along, man. It's great, man. He goes, "I love it." And this past weekend, I talked to a couple of folks, and they're like, "Man, you guys are plugging." I think that's the day. That's the day.
Hey, y'all
I think
still-
Sean's the day.
Still
I think-
doing that?
Yeah, you're still doing that thing, but yeah, it's fantastic, man. It's I'm excited about 52, man. I'm excited about it, and like I said, we got some other things coming up, but we're starting some shit in the works. But
My favorite is somebody being like, "Hey, what's that podcast you used to do?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah, thanks, man.
still do it.
Lets
but-
me know you
Still there.
listen.
still there. Well, yeah, I mean, but I appreciate Sean doing that for us, man. I just wanted to tell him that because we talked the other day, and he was just like, "Man, I want to be involved. I was there in the first couple episodes making food, so I want to be there for the 52nd
cool.
one." I said, I said, "Don't make it sound like we're dead at 52, man." I said, we're gonna still be plugging away, man. But but 52 is a big milestone for us, and yeah. So Sean will be out next week. He'll be out here with some with the vittles there and sharing his talents there. But yeah, I mean, it's just keep going, man. Just keep plugging away at this, man. Keep plugging away and
52
showing
plus
up.
52 is, what is it?
104.
There it is.
104, man. Anything else? You got something else, Trent? You got something?
I'm solid. You guys got anything else you want to
No,
throw in?
good, man. No, shit. 52 next week. Keep following us. Follow us on the social media, Instagram. Here and here and here.
Where? Where is it at?
That on the
Is it
YouTube.
here? Is it
there.
here?
Yeah.
Is it here?
Like and
Share,
subscribe.
like,
Yep.
subscribe.
Yeah, man.
Press the thumbs up.
There you go.
Hit that bell.
There
that
it is right
notification
there.
bell.
Hit the bell. Bing. Notification or
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The whole movie is that right there.
But yeah, man. Just keep,
Episode 51, man. This has been the
Oh,
52 podcast.
by the way, if you like what you hear,
Hmm?
chime in. Like, give us a shout. Like,
Yeah.
let us know how we're doing.
comment.
Hey, comment.
share it.
Tell,
man.
hey, tell your best friend. Tell the friend you don't even want to be friends with anymore. Just let them know, because we're out there and we're doing this for you guys. We love doing it, and we have fun doing it.
Yeah, pawn us off on anybody, man. Anybody that gets fucking ears, pawn us off on, even if they don't want to hear us. Who gives a shit? Just
They
tell
got
us.
one ear.
Pay somebody
Let them listen.
pay somebody $1 to sub
Download
on,
it, yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah, dude. Fucking subscribe, dude. Take whatever we can get, man.
Right?
This has been the 52 podcast. We'll check you next time. Adios.
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.